What's up? Wow. I got a frog in my throat. Hello. So, a lot of times I'm asking students, how was your weekend? How was your dinner? What did you think of the latest Avengers movie or anything like that? I generally start off by asking just basic questions, and they give me very basic answers. It was good. It was bad. Dinner was good. Dinner was bad. Well, no more, because right now we are going to learn some extreme adjectives, okay? Forget good, forget bad, forget great. We are going to use some more stronger ones. Why? Because it's interesting. English has a huge range of vocabulary, so why limit yourself to these boring, regular adjectives? Voila! Take a look at this list here. Now, before we go into it, we're just going to go over the pronunciation. The first one is awful. A-W-F-U-L. Awful. Terrific. Terrific. Dreadful. Dreadful. Wonderful. Fantastic. Horrible. Brilliant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extreme adjectives. Your job right now, pause this video, write these on paper, and figure out which ones are negative and which ones are positive. Which ones of those mean that it was really, really good, and which ones of those mean it was absolutely bad. Very, very bad. I'll give you a hint. I think Justin Bieber's music is awful. Again, I think Justin Bieber's music is awful. However, I think the Beatles' music is fantastic. Pause the video, play again, and I'll give you the answers. Kaboom! There's your answers right there. Okay, so awful is terrible. Awful is bad. Really, really, really bad. Terrific, good. Dreadful, bad. Wonderful, fantastic, and brilliant are all excellent, are all very, very good extreme adjectives to use. Horrible, dreadful, awful, bad. So right now, I just want you to write down a couple of sentences thinking about a food you ate that was awful. Think about a movie which you saw and it was absolutely terrific. And can you think of something for each of these? If you can, write it in the comments or email it to me. These are all extreme adjectives. And it's very important that you start using these instead of using your regular boring adjectives. All right? That movie was not good. That movie was wonderful. It engages the listener a little bit more. Now, sometimes these are not enough. Sometimes you want to put a quantifier or a qualifier in front of them. You want someone to know just how dreadful that movie was. Just how horrible that dinner your girlfriend made last night was. So how do you do it? You essentially have two choices. You can go with very or absolutely. Now there is a bit of a difference between using these. Long story short, let's cut to the chase. We do not use very with extreme adjectives. You just don't. It's a big no-no in English, okay? So what I mean by that is you do not say that movie was very awful. It's not correct. It just doesn't sound right. That movie was very terrific. No! Stop saying that. What you gotta say is absolutely. That movie was absolutely terrific. That dinner was absolutely horrible. I went to a restaurant. I ordered a Caesar salad. Somehow, they made an absolutely horrible Caesar salad. That movie, that holiday I had in Spain, it was absolutely brilliant. The food was delicious. The weather was spectacular, for example. So now, you've already written a couple of sentences, I hope, where you have described something. You've described it using these extreme adjectives. So now I just want you to practice speaking it, but don't use very. Use absolutely. Okay? So practice. Practice saying the exact same sentences that you just wrote, but use the word absolutely. Record it and send me your goddamn answers, please. And here we have some more adjectives. Regular, boring adjectives. If I gave you the word boiling, B-O-I-L-I-N-G, what is boiling an extreme adjective for? Well, the answer is hot. In the summer, Kelowna, BC is absolutely boiling. It is extremely hot. Okay? So now, your job is to link these regular adjectives with these extreme adjectives. Okay? Now, I've already done one for you where hot and boiling go together. But again, you should pause this video and you should write down list and try to connect them. Go on, pause your video for at least 30 seconds and just give it a goddamn go, because in 1 second, they're all going to be done. And here we go. Alright, so we have cold, freezing, hot, boiling, hungry, starving, pretty. No, that girl is not pretty. That girl is beautiful. Okay, beautiful. Small, tiny. Not teeny, because I know you were going to say teeny. Tiny. We have tasty, which is delicious, and big, which is huge. Huge. Now, in my experience, the ones that have caused people the most difficulty in pronouncing have been tiny and huge. So practice those. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Huge, huge, huge. Whoops. Okay, people, there you go. A very quick 8-minute video. 8 minutes? Wow. This went on a lot longer than I expected. A very quick video just about some extreme adjectives. Now, the biggest thing to remember is the quantifier absolutely. You don't use absolutely with regular adjectives. Okay? It was absolutely good. Oh, wow, I'm a little bit confused. It was absolutely brilliant. That makes sense. Anything else I can think of? Not really. My name is Ronan. This is English on the Road. And yeah, follow me on Instagram, do whatever, send me a message, join my WhatsApp group, and a mailing list and website, all coming soon. But for now, you take care, and you have a absolutely fantastic, wonderful, spectacular, amazing day. See ya.